moment, I'm waiting for Marcel to come and pick up a large mirror. There is a video about this somewhere on YouTube. I might link it somewhere. Of how I made this mirror happen, which is like a fold-out mirror with made out of lots of smaller mirrors. We need to make it sturdier, to stand sturdier and roll sturdier. At the moment it's a bit wobbly and you need like at least 2 people to move it about, and it's very, very heavy. So that's why he's coming today to help us, because that's for our ballet group and for the Luton Community Ballet. Look it up on YouTube. And we can finally go back into a hall and dance as a group again, which is great. And Helen is part of that, Marcel is part of that. So between the 3 of us, I'm sure we can make that mirror work. And I'm going to make tea for Helen and I have cake. Marcel doesn't drink tea, more coffee, but he will have some cake, I'm sure. Let's get going. God love British weather.
I'll just try that bit and then I'm done.
Okay.
So close.
Nearly there.
I think I'm done. I have no more leverage.
It's denty, but it's better than before, and I don't think I will ever get these dents out. Yep.
I think that'll do for now. It's not got pulled anyway.
It's dirty.
It's not growing life.
So, got your present.
A caravan present?
Yeah. So if you turn it over.
Mate. Home is where you park it. Yes, it is. Well, at the moment, that's Helen's drive. I might have to hang this here. Yeah. Right? Well, not now. You know, eventually.
But like, so you need to get that for the van.
Yeah. Right, that skirt's annoying me. It's not staying on. Have you seen the other side? Yeah, I mean, this is already a mess and a half. And then on this side, it kind of comes off at the front.
Yeah.
So here you go. One for Marcel. Bitte. We're gonna wait, aren't we? Yeah? Yeah, good. Ready? Read it out.
Keep calm and point your toes.
That's it's especially for you, my love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Off you go. On the table we go. It's everybody's favourite tool.
Oh, considering the last time I've done one, and it's about 70 screws in each one.
With an actual screwdriver. And we haven't even started on the mirror yet. So that's Marcel doing the bars, and we're about to do, after that we're going to do the mirror, I guess, or he's going to do the mirror, because again, there's only one person who can hold a drill. And I've done the masking of the doors, which have, and drawers that have the contrast colour. Contrast colour is here, and the colour is called Flint. Marcel called it a creamy grey, which is probably a very good way of describing it. And because I am going to have lots of colourful tile trim and accessories in here, I want this to be a clean slate, so that this looks like a canvas it can pop off, basically. That's the idea. Speaking like a true professional interior designer, which I am not. Can I just tell you something really quite frustrating?
Yep.
I just did the calculations.
Just over a metre squared.
Yeah.
It's going to be like one, it's going to be just enough for you don't want to buy two.
Yeah, I just took off this and this to make sure I might get under that. No, I'm not. Did you samples online too? Maybe I'll just get a sample.
It should be like a 10 by 10 centimetre
yeah.
square.
They know these are the 30-30, you get one usually as a sample.
Ooh.
That is a really good idea. And 30 by 30 is more than 170.
is. Literally a metre square, the whole thing.
Yeah, just over a metre square. Yeah, so if I take the measurement of what I think the sheet size is, which is that.
For one sheet.
One sheet.
Is 28 centimetres, weight for 24 centimetres.
If I take the measurement of a single tile and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yes. So that makes that. One pack comes in 5.
Yeah. So 672.
That's that measurement. And how many packs do I need? Oh no, hang on. Then I need 3 and a bit packs to fit that in there.
You know, I didn't realise we just while stabbing the dog.
Story of my life. I think they only have 1, not 3.
What are we looking at? Oh, little ones.
But it's a hell of a lot cheaper than any of the others I looked at so far.
Oh really? I was going to say that's 40 quid for one pack, but
No.
packs,
I had £50 for those 3 packs of 5 that weren't there anymore. Now I'm at 59 for the ones that I like better. But it's the exact amount. I mean, I will have way over. Explain to the camera quickly why we do a skateboard.
oh, why are we trying to build a skateboard? Because we have a giant mirror that's rather awkward to move, and so we're thinking about removing said wheels off the mirror and making a little dolly to move the mirror on.
Let's call it a skateboard again.
Let's call it a skateboard whose name is Dolly. Yeah, and hopefully we can move the mirror a little better.
Yeah, good plan. It doesn't matter to me which one you're choosing, as long as we have a set skateboard called Dolly. Well, don't try this at home. This isn't a real skateboard, you know. So, we have a skateboard.
So it really doesn't want to roll. This is awful. We have probably about as much chance of doing.
Yeah, new.
The weight on these. That's not turning.
We would need different wheels, I guess,
Yeah.
because they are quite old. Those wheels, repurposed from my granddad's lazy chair.
It's got to be better than nothing. Well, hey.
So last job to do for the day is I'm doing some planning, basically, because I'm sitting at the back of the van where I plan on making this toilet shelf so the toilet can sit under it. It's got to be a bit of an engineering feat, I guess, because there's bucket involved, and I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to use the entire bucket or just the toilet seat and have a smaller bucket underneath. Also, there's certain things that need to be covered by that cupboard or by that shelf that I'm putting there. So yeah, that's the last one. So I need to use my brain now. Let me just show you quickly what I'm working with. This is the area, that's the toilet as such, but the most important bit about this toilet is the seat, that thing, and that needs to be somehow locked in place on top of the thing, because it's quite a small toilet seat in comparison to a house toilet seat, so I don't want to buy a real one. What I was thinking is I could use that with like almost like a drawer. I would need to cut this off and then slide that in under, or I do the same with this bucket. Again, I could use the sides to slide it under, but it's round, so it's probably going to be wobblier that way. If I don't slide this under, then I'm going to use this, but that sits inside. If that's the case, then I still need to slide this out and take this with me. So things that have transpired today are I need to do some planning, because now there are things that I want to do or want to get done, but can only be done once something else has happened, for example. So I can't fix the new toilet shelf in place unless I have done the floor. But I don't want to do the floor unless I have done all of the painting. So I need to do a thing, and on a plan, a thing, and on, I think it was Instagram, I saw somebody who had a chart, pretty much like what I use for organizations at work, with what classes do I do when, and how much space do I have left to squeeze somebody else in, for example. Or for the van, I had something similar. I think you saw that in a previous video about how I did my budgeting, what I buy when. That thing's gone out of the window because I've bought everything now. Thank God for that. Other than the solar panels and the inverter for it. But because that's quite a big expense, I need to save up for that anyway, and it won't happen for many months now. So that means I can now use that chart that I use for the budgeting, and maybe make a sheet that goes painting, and after painting comes flooring, after flooring comes XYZ. So that would be good if there could be such a thing like a flow chart. And it needs to be movable, and I don't want to have this on my computer. I would like to have this on my cardboard, so I can move things around with blue tack. So very old school. I'm sure there's an app for that, but I can't be bothered to find it, so I'm going to make that happen with my cardboard at home. I did some calculations for the tiles today.
So this, coming back to what needs to happen first before something else can happen. So before Wayne comes back the next time to fix the cooker in place, because it's now just resting on the worktop, so I can do something with the worktop. But next time he comes, he wants to fix it on, and I guess that goes at the same time the fridge will go in, because he can't really do that until the fridge is coming in, because he can't do it after the fridge has been built in, and so on and so forth. So what I need to make sure I'm doing is I finish off that worktop for when he comes in. I can't do the border yet because he will move things about with the worktop, so I'm going to wait until he's finished with that kitchen bit, so then I can do the border. Right, you see where I'm going with this. There are stages now I have to follow. I can't just blindly anymore go, oh, this hasn't been done yet, let's go for it. So now I need to actually plan. Hence I've been sitting here taking some measurements, and yeah. I mean, I'm getting there. I don't know, you probably haven't seen an awful lot of what I'm doing today, but let me just quickly show you what happened. So today I painted the cabinets contrast colour with that lovely grey. I was so unsure about that grey, but the more I look at it, the better it kind of looks. And then I'm gonna have done that too, and I've tidied up in here as well, so there's stuff underneath there now. You can also see it's tidied up at the back end here, so I've got a bit more of a working space. I took this with me so I can keep the beautiful cooker covered up and can still use it as a worktop. And I've also fitted that vent at the top there. So I have done stuff today. I just didn't get probably as far as I wanted to. Now, the question always is, especially now that it comes to aesthetics, I've seen these tiles that I find absolutely amazing and I love them and I want them for those two worktops because they're just beautiful. They're £100 and it's a minutely tiny area I need to tile. The times I have at the moment are Saturdays for working in the van and Sundays for relaxing after a week of just being on my feet. So I'm not going to spend my Sunday going from tile shop to tile shop. So online shopping it is, and I found the ones I want, but they're £100, so watch this space about the tiles, okay? Something's gonna happen. Other than that, I would just like to thank you all for watching, for subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Instagram as well. So if you aren't a follower there yet, or if you haven't subscribed or liked my videos yet, now's your chance. Go there, follow, subscribe, like, leave a comment. I read all the comments, of course I do. I also reply to all the comments. It's good fun on Instagram with helping each other out or giving each other opinions and stuff. So keep it going. Looking forward to seeing you soon again, seeing what you got up to again, and thanks again for tuning in. Watch next week for the next update, and see you later. Bye now. I designed a plan of action so that I always know what I can do next. Now, you have to start from the bottom. These are things that can be done now. And then the attached little pieces of paper are where you can go next after you've done something. At the top, future things that I can't even think about yet. So, we're going with whatever. If I've done the kitchen counter tiles, I will take that piece of paper off and then I can move on to whatever is next. It's kind of daunting when you see it all there, with all these little bits of pieces, with all these little bits of paper.
But when I finished today, I didn't even know what I was going to do next week, but now I have a clear idea because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I can do next week.